And it's Ken Kreitzer for the West Point Football Report. We have a chance to talk with one of our big Army football friends, Lee Kaufman, who's proprietor here at the White Plains Bake Shop, right on Mamaroneck Avenue, 466 in White Plains. Lee, great to see you. I know you're a big West Point fan. I know you said you got to a hockey game last year.
I did. How are you, Ken? How's everything? Yeah, I went to a few hockey games up at the West Point facility over there, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of people, a lot of excitement.
Well, we got a big season. Army won its first game at Temple, a big upset win this past Friday night, and they play. They have their game against the Rice Owls coming up this week, and then later in the year they got a bunch of home games for people to tailgate at. And I know Jet and Giant games are coming up. What are some of the items that you have that are perfect for people to take to a football tailgate?
Well, we have a number of things that we can kind of show you. We have a extra large chocolate chip cookie cake here, and we decorated a little bit with some football emblems to give you the feeling and the idea. It's great for the parking lot and so forth. We also have a number of dry items that don't get too sticky or uncomfortable in the warm weather, like Danish and muffins that people can enjoy, and they're easy to tag along with.
Absolutely, and you've got so many nice items. I know you've got a lot of nice cookies down here. We've got to see if we can show a few of those nice items you got. And tell us a little bit about them. You know what? When we did this before, I realized every single one of these items has a story behind where you got the recipe.
Truly, that is the case. Some things are very simple, like the fruit tarts, but they bring some nice color into the atmosphere, as well as into if you're bringing something, a gift to someone's home, or even tailgating at a game. We have 7-layer cake slices. It's one of the more popular cakes that we make, and therefore we cut it down into slices. So if there's somebody who lives alone or is by themselves and don't want to purchase an entire cake, you can get a slice out of it rather than purchasing the whole cake.
And you got some wonderful things here, lots of cookies, lots of great bagels. We come in often for morning bagels and great croissants rolls over there. We got a lot of holidays coming up. You have the Jewish holidays, a lot of celebrations and family get-togethers coming up, and so many occasions. Halloween's not that far off. What are some of the special items that you make for holidays and special occasions?
Well, we have an entire menu of products for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, the high holy holidays that are coming up for the Jewish people who respect the religion. We also have all kinds of varieties of holiday stuff, as much as things for Halloween like cupcakes and cookies specifically for the Halloween holiday as well.
Absolutely, and certainly fall is wedding season, and I've seen you make some beautiful wedding cakes here that you send out. What are some of the things that you do special for a wedding cake?
Well, wedding cakes are very personal, so we take as much information from the consumer and try to put that into the cake. Sometimes there's themes involved, and we try to incorporate that into the cake as well.
Very good. Now, tell us a little bit about how did you get into the baking business and open up the White Plains Bake Shop here on Mamaroneck Avenue?
Well, I was always in the baking industry. Initially, in a family business, I was the proprietor with another partner in a wholesale bakery company, and I used to sell the ingredients to most bakeries. This happened to be one of the bakeries that we sold to, and eventually I ended up working in the bakery, and now as a proprietor.
Absolutely. Now it's football season. Army plays this week, and Jets and Giants open up. If you're going to a tailgate, what would be your one favorite item to take to a tailgate?
I would think something that would be sweet and non-sticky, like a crumb bun or maybe jelly donuts or cinnamon twist donuts that we have up on the shelf on a daily basis.
That's great. Lee Kaufman from the White Plains Bake Shop right at 466 Mamaroneck Avenue, right at the corner of South Broadway, not far from Bloomingdale Road, which is kind of my favorite reference point, and does a great job for so many occasions. And Lee, we thank you for your support of our Sons of the American Legion radio broadcast coverage of Army football.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
pleasure, Lee Kaufman. We'll see you again later in the year. This is Ken Kreitzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio and the West Point Football Report in White Plains.